Let's talk about building a portfolio. It is absolutely essential to have examples of your work to be able to show potential clients to get the job, right? So there's so many ways to build a portfolio, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey, how I got started, and the steps I kind of took to get those wow images that were worthy of sharing. So once you have a great handle on your equipment, maybe you've practiced on your home, you feel, semi-comfortable with everything, I would go ahead and start with model homes, and I'll tell you why. So model homes, obviously, they're called model homes for a reason. They have ideal furniture placement. They were put together by an interior decorator. Everything looks great and showcase worthy. So what I did was I would show up at a model home community and simply enter the home and ask. There's no harm in asking. And I never got a no. So I walked in, and here's kind of what that looked like. I said, hey, I'm Jennifer. I'm getting started in real estate photography. I really want to get my feet wet and build a portfolio. So I was wondering if I could spend some time in this model home and capture photos, capture some video. And then it's a win-win because you offer to share the images with that sales agent, which will not only help them showcase the home, but something in their back pocket. They don't always have these finished images from the builder. Taking it firsthand, even today, builders contact me after they have model after model. They don't have a portfolio of photos to send to potential clients or floor plans or any of the things, right? So it was actually a great place to start. And once I went to one, I would then go to another and get different looks and feels and start putting that portfolio together. Okay, so another great way to add some excellent images to your portfolio is neighbors, friends, and family. So, lived-in homes are kind of hard to shoot. You have to prepare, they have to be ideal. You want to make sure you're sharing those top-notch images. You only get a first chance to make that first impression. Remember that. So you don't just want to take photos and say, hey, this is what I've got. You want the most ideal situation possible. So talking about neighbors, friends, and family. Say you have a neighbor who has an amazing home on the outside. Ask them, hey, can I take some aerials of your home? Can I do a few twilights for you? So how cool is that to have free twilights of your home? So what that would look like is, hey neighbor, would you mind turning all of your interior lights on at dusk tonight? And I just want to practice. I want to take a few images of your home and then I'll go ahead and email those to you. Everyone loves and takes pride in their home. So I really didn't get a no there either. The images come out great, you get your practice, and then they are appreciative of what as well. You could also practice 2D floor plans. The house doesn't have to be tidy or fixed up for that. You'll learn later, you just use your phone and follow the baseboards of the home, and that's great practice as well. So there's a lot of things you can do and practice. These opportunities are right at your fingertips. And generally, if you have a good relationship with someone, if they know you, if they like you, if they trust you, they're gonna say yes. So that's a great option as well, guys. So let's talk about interior designers in your area. You'll find out very quickly, as a real estate photographer, you'll be working hand in hand with the interior designers and local stagers in your community. So do a little bit of research first, find out who they are, and then you can ask them, can I practice some photography on your staged homes or a recent project that you did? Maybe you can take some detail images for them. Definitely showcase their work. And again, it's a win-win. So you're getting some experience with, again, ideal furniture placement, beautiful scenery. You're making that connection and that relationship with that designer. They're getting to know you. And then if they like your work, they'll be sure to spread the word and use your services. So do your due diligence. check out who those people are in your community, maybe find out who they currently use, just kind of introduce yourself, and you really can't go wrong there. So as you gain more experience and the word of mouth flows, your portfolio will then grow because of that, and then you'll start to get more paid work. So now you have all of these beautiful images. You've taken a lot of time in the community to go out there and get these portfolio worthy images. So now what do you do with them? How do you share them in a professional way with potential clients? So I'm going to share a few ways to do that and how I did it before you have your CRM platform set up, which will be important, but you may not have that set up right away, and that's okay. I actually don't recommend you setting it up quite yet. But yes, there are platforms out there specifically for real estate photographers. But I'm talking about sharing these images in a professional way, and you can do that through some sites that I'm going to share with you. So if you have a photography background, maybe you've done some family photography, you may have heard of these sites. Just to name a few, there's Pixieset, there's Smug Mug, there is Pass Gallery, and several more. So these sites are generally a low monthly fee. I think Pixieset was, or maybe still is, $20 a month. So they provide a nice platform for you to load those images and then share that professional link with potential clients. So you don't want to email that potential client and attach a few images. Just don't do that. Again, we're talking about first impressions. We want to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward and that they're getting that initial vibe of your professionalism, your quality of work, and also your integrity. So those are the 3 sites that I recommend you starting with. Just join, you can cancel at any time. It's a low monthly cost, there's little risk there, and then you'll set up little galleries within those sites, or just pick one, you only need one, and set up your galleries and share them professionally, okay? And don't forget, with all of the social media opportunities out there, all of this practice work that you do for your portfolio, share that on social media. We're going to talk a lot about social media, but share it. Of course, with their permission. You want these friends, clients, builders, architects, interior designers, stagers, you want to share the images with them first. Make sure they like them, they love them, and then ask them, hey, is it okay to share these on social media and tag you? So that does a few things, right? It gains your credibility in the community. I know when I'm looking through stuff, if someone is tagged, they're like, oh, they work with that person. I really like that person. I find them credible. So I'm going to find that relationship valid. And hey, I'm going to trust that person too. So remember to ask permission, grab those fantastic images, and that will start to trickle down the line via social media. So to wrap this up, I just wanted to share that whatever you deem worthy for your portfolio is fine and okay. If you are lacking places to go or finding people or those friends, family, etc., drive around your community. You can take some aerial shots of community signage. You can take some shots of commercial buildings, local favorite spots in the community, anything that you are proud to share of your work. So go out there, drive around town, just take a day to capture some fantastic images that you will then share to actually start making money. And that is the exciting part.